Hi, I'm Mia Hasten, and I am documenting my journey learning about music production. And today I'm going to talk about compressors, and I'm going to read from my notes again. So, compressors are used for taming dynamics, manipulating amplitude envelopes, peak limiting, side chaining, and parallel processing, all of which I need to look into more. Compression reduces the overall dynamic range of a piece of audio by detecting when it exceeds a specified level and then attenuating it by a specified amount. Or in other words, it narrows the difference between loudest and softest parts of a track, so it's more consistent and level. A downward compression means bringing down parts that are excessively loud, and an upward compression means bringing up parts that are too soft. And the parameters of compression are threshold, and that determines the level at which the compressor starts compressing, and that's expressed in decibels. Then there's ratio, and that's the amount the input signal is reduced after it has exceeded the threshold. And for example, if the ratio is set 2:1 and the output signal surpasses the threshold, then it would be attenuated by half or cut in half. And side note, a limiter is a compressor with an infinite ratio that aggressively halts the levels that exceed the threshold or ceiling, whereas a normal compressor gently tames those peaks. The next parameter is attack. That determines how quickly the compressor pulls input signal down to the full ratio value when it exceeds the threshold, and that is measured in milliseconds. Then there is release, and that is the opposite of attack, and that's the time it takes for the signal to return to the uncompressed state. Then there's the knee, Knee, and that determines the character of gain reduction applied to a signal, and that ranges from 0.0 to 1.0. 0.0 is a hard knee, and that reduces the gain abruptly when the threshold is exceeded. And 1.0 is a soft knee, and that introduces the gain reduction gradually as the signal approaches the threshold. And then finally, there is makeup gain that allows the compression to make a track louder, which by definition is not what a compressor normally does.